Hi there, we are back for another episode of Shadowbringers, and in this episode we follow up with the main scenario of patch 5.1 here in Colusia at X 24.8, Y 33.2, Z 0.3. And we have to talk to Chai Noose. Rewards. Pain in Pleasure Orchestrion Roar. Okay, I will listen to this song in the end of this video. Moving forward. Despite the butterflies in his stomach, Chai Noose is prepared to address the masses. No need to fret, sweet. I have never felt better. And not at all overawed by the prospect of addressing the assembled masses of Yulmon. As for where to do it, if we're to accommodate everyone who might feasibly wish to attend, I suppose the only place large enough would be the Emergent. Then I will go and spread the word among the citizens, both free and bonded, that they are to assemble there to meet their new mayor. You there, Kai-Shirr, was it? Would you go and inform the residents of Gatetown and the derelicts? Course I will. Good lad. I will let the guards know not to bar the way to Warthry's chambers. It goes without saying that I expect the Warrior of Darkness to attend, assuming she's available. Might as well see it through to the bitter end, huh? The doorman at the Crown Lift will show you up. Yes, Master Chai told us to expect you. The Emergent is already filling up with people of all persuasions, free and bonded citizens and not citizens. But for you, our guest of honor, we have reserved a place at the front. Right this way, miss.
Go on, dear.
Thank you all for gathering here today. But before going any further, could I ask the free citizens of Yulmore to look around? Tis a sight none of us would ever have seen under Lord Forthry's rule. Not only do we stand in the familiar presence of those we once called the Bonded, but today we welcome the peoples of the Derelicts and Gate Town too. Today we welcome the Warriors of Darkness, come to bear witness to Yulmore's new beginning. As you know, an election was recently held, at the end of which I had the honor of being chosen to succeed Lord Forthry. You place great faith in me, and I promise to do my utmost to live up to your expectations, and I will seek always to carry out the duties of this office with integrity and fairness. Always, I say, but not forever. Let it be known that I do not intend to hold this post indefinitely. I consider myself but an acting mayor, who will serve only for the interim, while Yulmore is reshaped according to a new set of values. No longer can we think of ourselves as divided, as the free and the bonded, citizens and non-citizens. The systems put in place by Lord Forthry must be undone. But even as we tear down the old, we must give thought to the new, to what manner of nation Yulmore should become. Whatever the answer may be, it cannot be decided by one man alone. And so I propose that an open forum be held, that we might all discuss how best to strive towards a better future. However, there can be no talk of the morrow unless we first address the issues of today. Securing new sources of food, rebuilding relations with our neighbors, re-establishing industry. There is much and more that needs to be done. Too much for a mere man of business. And so I pledge instead to do everything in my power to ensure our city's security and stability while we all work together to see these problems solved. The road before us will not be easy, and I know full well how daunting the prospect of honest labor may seem to some of you. But we must accept the reality of our circumstances. We must move forward. This much we owe to ourselves and to the brave heroes who risked their lives to bring back the night. Once we have shored up our city's foundations and regained some semblance of normality, let us reconvene to speak of the future. Until then, I humbly ask that you lend me and each other your strength for Yulmore!
That was a fine speech, Master Chai. I believe your words stirred every soul in attendance. Stirred them to action, I hope. If I have learned anything from all of this, it is that change begins with the individual. "'Tis but a matter of finding the strength to take the first step. Assuming my fellow Ulmerans can, it shall be my honor and privilege to help them walk this road we have chosen. But we must not forget the individuals who made all of these changes possible. Were it within my power, I would carve a tribute to your heroism into the very stone upon which this city stands. I hate to change the subject, darling, but now that you have officially taken office, have you given any thought to your mayoral seat? We will not be moving into the emergent, dearest. It's too big, for one thing, and too far from the people for another. We will retain our current residence, and I will govern here in the parlour. Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. I much prefer the view from the parlour. Begging your pardon, Master Chai, but have you got time for a word? Ah, yes, of course. Hasten, Bet. Aye, that's me. I liked your speech, but there's folk outside these walls as don't even have enough food to last till tomorrow, and more who are counting their crumbs. If you've a plan to change that, I want to help set things in motion. Then we've much to discuss. No sooner do I take office than my work begins in earnest. Well, I suppose I brought it upon myself. Thank you again for your help, sweet. I hope to see you again before long. What a day! I don't know what it means exactly, but I do know I've got plenty to think about. I sense we all have a great deal to consider. I had resolved to remain here until such time as Yulmur's future was secured, but it is clear to me now that the city is in capable hands. I have every confidence they will find their way, and I believe it is time we went on ours. So Alfino's leaving too, is he? Seems like everyone's moving on, everything's changing. I've been thinking about what I should do in all this. Like I told you, I spent most of my life dreaming about living here with my friends in paradise. The paradise is gone, but something better has taken its place. And I reckon I want to be a part of it. 'Tis Yulmur for the people. Master Chai's been going on about ain't gonna build itself after all. Not that I'm much of a builder. Me and my friends will find a way to make a difference, so help keep things changing for the better. A far nobler dream than the one to which you clung before, and one I am happy to say we share. Whatever path you choose, I will pray for your success. Well, when you put it like that, there's no going back now, is there? we've got a few ideas on how we can do our bit. Just a matter of taking the first step. Complete. Why has he a red quest? Oh, beehive yourself. Whatever, something. This quest. Ah, okay. So, with that, we now have access to Kai-Shirr. He's a new custom deliveries NPC for the crafter and gatherer. So you need to be a level 70 disciple of land or hand. So you see, for example, minor, and then it's blue. But I don't want to do this quest now. So let's go back to the paladin. So. Oh, what was that? Ah, we've got a new card from the what was the name of this dungeon? You see, to define the Grand Cosmos. So we've got this Seeker of Solitude card. Use. Okay, and from the last quest we've got Pain and Pleasure. Use. So let me see. Pain and Pleasure. Da. And that was it for now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye!